Warning. This game features tapes and beats. If you are allergic to those, quit now. Otherwise, hey, let's play some music. Last time, we had a time, by which I mean I had a time. It was a long time. I got annihilated. But maybe today will be a little bit less destructive. Because if things go bad, we won't even touch hardcore. We have 4 songs that are almost still unranked, even in normal mode. And I think they were harder than the usual normal mode stages we've seen so far. So maybe they're gonna be hard enough to take up all the time today. Here come airborne robots. You cannot escape. I could not escape. I mean, I tried to enter, but I could not escape. I mean, the reason this is a C rank is because I played this in challenge mode once and it didn't go well. But it was also very blind. The main problem here was the very end. I want to remember. Where I got hit the exact same way multiple times. Almost got hit that same way I got hit before. That did not feel safe. Now comes the hard part, I think. Hard-ish. I'm trying to just not be in the center because I feel like that may have been what got me during this part, because I always dashed into the same thing. It was a different thing. That could have been a S-rank first try, and it wasn't. And now it's gonna get not so nice, probably. Like I probably was lucky somewhere. But I didn't get hit the same way. So not being all the way in the center works. I just dash distanced myself right into a bullet. That shouldn't have been there. But it was. And I'm sad now. Yeah. Not even 5 minutes in, I'm already sad. That hit I got because I looked at how long the recording has been so far. So that one did not count. I don't particularly know what could have been random here. I mean, those tiny red bullets being shot at me probably are randomized to some extent. There comes a dodge now that was lucky last time, but I'm already past it, and it wasn't lucky this time, so all fine. It's not fine is that my headphone is slipping and will probably fall before this song is over. And that is distracting to me. To avoid getting hit the same way I got hit the first try, I got hit at the same moment, a different way. That is not the goal. I would have preferred it if that didn't happen. I readjusted my headphone. I feel like it still wants to slip. I'm gonna blame every loss on that. Okay, I'll have to readjust those. They are weirdly tangled. And I dislike that a real lot. What I'm realizing is this song not as bad as I thought it was. I'm just being unlucky. At like the very last moment, which always feels the worst. Yeah, okay, there's no luck in that dodge. That dodge is so easy, I'm not even sure you know which one I mean. Please just don't do a dumb right now. I almost did a dumb again. But I managed to turn around before it happened. feel like that one moment near the end just wants me personally dead. Let's get interlaced. Which one is that? Oh. This one's not gonna be easy to S rank. Because this one's just not easy. It starts nice enough. I actually really like the start. I need to go past this at some point, right? Oh yeah, now it gets questionable. Don't think I ever really understood where to be for some of these parts. Okay, good. Got hit more than once. I was starting to feel bad that I might get through this with only one hit again. But that went a lot better than I expected once again. Maybe I'm just getting better at the game though. That couldn't be. That would be preposterous. That would be blasphemy to even think about. I did everything right and got the hit that I did get near the end instead of one earlier than that. I think I would have been very, very, very sad. Although I also just don't remember where I got my first hit. I feel like that's not as safe as what I did last time. Too far. I did such nice short dashes down there the previous try. Do. Not sure if being over here is better or worse than being on the right. I think it put me in the same spot eventually. I still think I like being down there in the small space. But I didn't even get there, so... Who am I to say my preferences? I feel like a lot of songs don't really reflect what they then represent. But this song is definitely interlaced. I think I prefer being on the left. Come on. Now I'm just getting hit by every dumb thing. But I knew exactly that that would happen when the first run was so easy in comparison. I mean, I also had 2 dumb hits that had no reason for happening. And that's just the truth for every hit I've so far taken during this song, I feel. Like, why does it keep happening? You feel the hits that are happening are neither the game's fault nor my fault, so I don't know who to blame. The controls, maybe. I think I'll blame the controls on that one. I think what happened there was, once again, me moving back and then trying to dash in the other direction. And it didn't register. Either the direction or the dash in time. Probably the direction. Probably the dash. Considering I didn't dash. The solution is just dash through more than one thing at once, I guess. Also try avoiding to dash in the opposite direction of where you are moving, wherever possible. Going through that thing is one of the scariest parts here. But I'm not sure if just starting at the other side of it is A, an option even, and B, much safer. Just dash through 2 of them. every time, except the first time. I guess wait as long as possible. Almost dash into the big ruler. Short dashes. Do them now. I feel like this part really wants to confuse you. And then it's just the start again. Which is not trivial for once. But it was done. And all was good. We got interlaced more often than I wanted to. This one is the one with Japanese text. Surely that means it's difficult. But what does the Japanese text say? Well, I once again do it the first attempt with one hit taken. There's that one hit. I like this part. Mostly because it doesn't do too much. Oh no, this part. Yeah, that couldn't end well. Well, I need to practice this part. I'm not gonna restart. Like, where do I want to be for this? Nowhere. Yeah, please just kill me. I wanna redo. Perfect. Like, what's the first one that splits? The top. So these two I'm currently with are the last ones that... I think I want to be here. Or one below. And then move up here when the first one splits, because then I'm as far away from the bullets as possible. Yeah, I died on purpose. Okay, be here. Wait until the first one splits. Then move up. Be lucky. Don't know how to deal with this at all. And this is back to the good part. I died on purpose. Because I still want to practice this. And this. And this. Okay, don't be on top. Don't be on top at that point. How do I get in safely? How do I do anything safely? Okay, being on the right here doesn't seem so bad. Or just double dash? That doesn't seem good. Okay. No, double dashing does not seem good. I need a way to get to the center there. That doesn't involve getting hit. I'm not finding it though. Good thing I can do this without restarting the whole thing every time. Good thing this is not a boss. Essentially, is what I'm saying. A safe way back in. Maybe short dash No. Short dash also doesn't work because that gap that opens up there isn't big enough at the start. Hey, the thing with the Japanese title is difficult. Weird. Should have guessed. I did. I mean, also just getting to the center here isn't even the problem anymore. I mean, it still is the problem, but it's not the first problem. Keep getting hit before that even happens and then can concentrate on finding a way in. I tried double dashing. That's why I don't want a solution that requires double dashing. Like, double dashing works, but okay. Let's face the pain. I mean, those circles are easy as long as none of them are aimed horizontally. They started being aimed horizontally. These are clearly random. Now, will the practice pay off, or will I die horribly? I mean, it depends on whether I can double dash or not. I did double dash. I almost got lasered. That would have been sad. I got lasered. It was sad. Well, that's an A rank. And I think it's solved. It just needs to be done. So the lasers at the end are a bit luck-based because I don't yet know when or where they happen. Guess we'll find out together. What do you mean you already know? Do you mean I'm the only one that doesn't know yet? Why are you better at observing while I concentrate on other things? Are these random? Because they feel very similar. Maybe it just randomized similarly twice. Now to fail the double dash. I didn't. But I forgot about this part. And decided not to try and learn the lasers. I guess. Clear. To be clear. Why am I dash dancing? Because I'm still having fun and not just doing things by the numbers. I start doing things by the numbers in the part that I practiced by the numbers. Why did I move? I would have just been fine in the center. We're back to. I did it with one hit. Now I'll never get back there. To try again. Now to fail the double dash. I'll keep saying it to prevent it from happening. I failed the double dash. Should have not explained my devious plan of tricking Fate, because Fate has fail-safes for that. Damn you, Fate. Got me again. Also, please just go down during this. No? Okay. Please just go down further during that. The way you did it the first time. Only the first of these has any risk of hitting me. Because the others are all mostly aimed away. There's like one that goes straight per volley. So not even worth mentioning. Now to fail the double dash. You can see the lasers before they happen. Just FYI. I did not see the laser turnaround though. I should know that happens now. I'm assuming I will be able to remember. I'm just glad that dash goes far enough. Every time I do it, I don't think it will pass the second one of them. Because I feel the dash shouldn't be that long, but it is. Now to fail the double dash. Didn't even get to it. Don't even know what hit me. Probably a moving part somewhere. Probably the walls closing in. Now to reach the double dash and then get hit by it. Damn you, fate! Wasn't fast enough. Very much my least favorite of these so far. Like today's batch. Final part has just too many moving parts. You need to keep a lot of things in mind. So, laser is gonna turn around. And that's it. Yeah, I don't like the double dash at all. That's like the one thing that doesn't feel good neither time. Maybe I could also just do one long dash again. But I don't trust the long dash. I'm a born survivor. I have survived a multitude of things in my life as a square. Did not survive that. Why am I restarting? Because I feel like this one isn't so bad. Like, I think I like this one. It's the one where I famously say the person I played with was bad, but I was pretty good at it. Don't even need to dash through these most of the time. Okay, I need to look at it. It's the one where the vocals actually want you dead. Okay. I'll practice. Okay. Staying down there in that corner. Not smart. Don't even need to dive through most of this. But maybe on hardcore it will be more required. Well, that's be my one hit. I'll take the A rank if it is. Nope. Gets a bit much near the end. Standing on the side is dangerous because things just spawn there without much warning. Bad dash. Love just getting worse at this song with every attempt. But it mostly happened because I'm trying to simplify movements instead of just playing. Bottom seems mostly fine near the end there. Why do I dash with them instead of against them? That was not the first time I made that mistake. Did not see that one. Why did I not see that one? Yeah, that one I dodged with luck one time and never internalized. What did I do there? Why did I do that? I know how to deal with the stat. Currently not really a survivor, but I'm trying. Forgot the things that go along the bottom before that happens. Welcome back, I'm minimizing movements. Thing I said I shouldn't do earlier. Because the problem with minimizing movements is if something happens that I'm not super familiar with, I will get hit. Anyways, wait for those two to pass, then go down. Then get hit by that one. That had happened before. Why dash through that one? That should have hit me.
You're a born survivor. Born survivor. Natural predator. Born survivor. You're a born survivor. Natural predator.
See, that one also almost every time hits me. Because I'm never ready for it. Oops, it's easy. Could have done that ages ago. But no, I decided I don't want to do this the easy way. Instead, I'm gonna experience pain. I S-ranked Spider Dance in the story. I can do it again. Like, poor boss. This one's really not that bad. In fact, it might be the most fun boss. That's not how you S-rank that. Sorry, I called you fun. I know in terms of Undertale, fun has a different meaning. I mean, if anything is randomized in this boss, it's spider movements. Which I mean, the small spiders, not the giant one. That one's definitely static. Okay, I would have messed up the final dash anyways. Why? Why even try? Like, cornering myself will lead potential pain. Yeah, same spider. No. Resume. Okay. Like, down there in that corner is safe for a while, but not forever. So I probably should go to the other side entirely at some point. But will I be able to find the correct time? Why is that spider hitting me? Because this is not as easy a seed as the one I had in story. And the gaps between these spiders are not that big. And with them moving diagonally and their weird shape, things aren't quite that easy to tell. Suddenly started seeing cubes instead of spider webs. The optical illusion broke. I probably can move over now. Ask. Nope. Too early. Either too early or not far enough. Like, move over and up. Didn't expect to be that long on this boss either. I think the correct choice would have been to just get a different seed immediately. When that one failed horribly. Have I learned anything from my mistakes? Yes, I have. Give me a different seed. And this is where it turns out the spiders are static. I don't think they are. No, they definitely aren't. Look at how they're overlapping weirdly. Spiderwebs also not static, because there were 2 holes here last time. Wanna be on top. There. You don't wanna be down there, because that's where spiders live. The chase is definitely harder in this seed. Like, there's a lot more spiders going after me here. I think a lot more just were sent off screen on the previous attempt. Let's resume. And practice the end. I don't care. Give me a different seed. Reroll. I don't know if I would prefer this game if it would just re-roll every time. I feel it would be more fair. I would also prefer it if it just gave me the S rank for doing it in story. Also, I think that was the first time I got hit by a spiderweb in that sense. This seed doesn't like me either. There were no gaps this time. Chase, not so bad. What I'm learning is that I was definitely lucky during the time I did complete it by staying down there. Because there probably just wasn't any spiders there. I think I was shockingly close to getting hit by a giant spider there. I know how to dodge at the end. Just getting there. That's the problem. I was wondering about the hitboxes of those. They are not small. Get webbed. Get web 2.0. Get web 3.0. This cap stays a while. Giant eye. So I know this doesn't work. Why do I keep starting down there? There wasn't a spider there, that would have worked. There wasn't a spider anywhere in this track. It would have worked. Sadly, it is full of spiders. And they be dancing. I don't like the web phase in this one. Not looking forward to the hardcore version of this, if it's now giving me this much trouble. Yeah, I think that went perfectly. I don't know what you mean. Just reload it every time. Has a lot of spiders coming my way. Spiderweb's kinda dangerous this time around. Everything kinda dangerous this time around. What is this? Looking forward to this being dangerous somehow. Nope, this one just has nothing coming my way. That's good. And this also has nothing coming my way. Which is why I messed it up anyways. And yeah, the end's probably doable here, so I'm just sticking with it now. Just need to get back there, because everything else was a pain. Like this spider armada. I think this one was safe. This was also safe. And this was mostly safe. Yeah. Kinda lame that it changes that much if the seed is lucky or not. Let's take a look. Not guaranteeing finishing that. It's finishing me. And still keep gaps open. That's interesting. I'm gonna restart. Oh good, this one never gets hit. So that just gaps all over. Okay, those are just faster. Like, they spawn a lot quicker after they turn red. So if you are in a bad position, chances are you're just gonna get hit. Here's probably just gonna be more. Which I mean, one spider where I am. Here's the question, did the big spider's movement change? Don't let yourself get killed though. I think the other side is a lot emptier. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it is very much empty over here. And then I need to get back over to where it's safe. Run into a tiny spider. Also be careful, the spiderweb in the middle is the first one to light up. Oh well. Like what I'm dying to right now is just fast spiderwebs, which will happen at any seed. Therefore, this very safe seed in other places still seems unfailable. Like having these two safe spots right by each other is just very convenient. I mean, it's also just a matter of knowing where the things are. The things in this case being lots of spiders. I know where they are. They also know where I am. So, down here was mostly safe, right? Entirely safe, in fact. So yeah, this is a matter of doing the chase, which should be doable. In not too many attempts, I hope. Spiderwebs become less of a problem at that point. It's all spiders, all the way. So many spiders. I wanted to resume to practice, but because of being bounced around, there was just no way to get in a position. Webbed. It's weird, it doesn't even look that bad, but it keeps being bad. In new and exciting ways. Mostly spider related, sometimes web related. Wow. Should I be further ahead? Because clearly I keep getting into the same... I don't know how to say in English. Let's just say situation every time. Situation is not the word I want. I think being further ahead works. And then I get hit there. Just because things can never end when they are supposed to end. Unless they are called the final boss, which is not what they are called, but what they are after finishing the clock. That one I was allowed to finish when it was supposed to finish. I knew that would happen. Every time I did that, I knew that would happen. Also, I keep forgetting to move to the right at the start, so I always have to do the dangerous track cross instead of just doing it while nothing is happening yet. You can clearly tell I'm losing concentration because I keep messing up things that I already know how to do. I'm glad hardcore gave me an easy seed immediately. Like, why am I moving? Just stay. Don't move back into the spider coming down from the top. Stay in this web of 3 beeps. Get ahead of the curve. Stay ahead of the curve. Nothing ever happens ahead of the curve. Wrong. Why did I dash? Panic. 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 Abort. I'm developing arachnophobia. Am I not far enough ahead? I thought I had the solution at some point. But clearly it's gone again. That's the worst feeling. I'm both glad and mad that I decided to do hardcore immediately afterwards. Okay. Move with confidence is the trick there. Like, really, really be ahead. Don't be afraid that there might be something spawning in front of you. Because there won't. Final part was easy, right? It was, right? I just did it flawlessly earlier, right? Because it didn't matter, right? Because I was already in a failed run. Confidence. Confidence is the shape of a spider. I need to practice the end. I need to know what went wrong. So I can't have it go wrong again. There's a dash in there somewhere. That's the problem. Is it just a dash up instead of a dash to the right? Yes. Okay. There's still another problem near the end. Too much confidence. There had to be too much confidence. Why did I restart? Too much confidence. So, lots of confidence, not too much confidence. That spider has hit me multiple times now. But I need to learn the final dodge anyways. So I just wish I would learn it for the first time on a run that is not in limbo already. Oh, good. Okay, there is no dodge. Just move slightly to the right. Great. I prefer not dodging. What? And then I forget everything. Like there being a second part of spiders. I hate myself when I get like this. Clearly it's some form of impatience. When I just want to get to the part that gives me trouble. I just want to skip the parts that I know how to do. Dodge the spider that always hits me, only to run into the next. Concentrate so much on the spiders that you find a new web that you never touched before. Citation needed. I decided to take a look at a place I usually don't go to and see if that works. No. Just gotta get through that part. Just good to know that even if I get back to the end flawlessly, there is still the chance I'll just get obliterated there. Because things are hella precise. Literally hug the wall. Okay. That way, the gaps become big enough. Now to fail horribly at things I should be able to do. Yep. Got hit by some spider legs that were almost off screen already. Can I please consistently get back there without failing the easy parts ever again? Like, now just hug. Yeah, okay. Then unhug, because spiders come from below. Mind you, I don't like this dash up and dash down either, but... doesn't matter anymore, that almost mattered. That spider was far too close to me. No more hardcore story bosses. No more normal story anything. So what's next time then? Definitely taking a look at Lost Chapter Hardcore, but then probably going back and seeing if we can clean up some hardcores that we didn't even really attempt to S-rank yet. And then I guess I need to play challenges. 4 challenges. I obviously won't be showing everything anymore. I'll record every challenge I do, but only show things that we haven't seen yet. Or if I do especially good, anything interesting happens, I think that's fair. And we're just gonna try to, or I'm just gonna try to unlock all the everything. And then we return to the playlist. Whenever everything's unlocked. feel like an episode of Party Mode between all that. Would probably be chill at some point. But no, I must find more pain and beats. Pain and beats. Pain and beats. Just that.